Hi guys, Ben here, Bunbury Bootcamp. Hope this finds you well. I'm outside. I managed to get myself organised today and do this earlier in the day, and it's just beautiful out here. I'm sitting at the Runners Club Oval for those of you that know that location. So it's actually the one in the photograph, but of course it's not the photograph, but it looks very similar what you can see in the photograph. So you can kind of imagine you're seeing what I'm seeing. We're all sharing the same wonderful experience. Anyway, because I'm outside, I'm using the windsock on the mic, and hopefully the sound is good. It's been a good mic so far, but if for some reason you don't like the sound on here, please do let me know. And let's begin. We're starting up, guys, by saying, as we always do, make sure you're healthy, make sure you're fit, make sure everything's functioning and feeling amazing. Make sure you fill the form out for me. And make sure, you haven't got respiratory illness, that you don't have a heart attack, that all those things are going. You just feel good. And let's start this up. So I want you to jog on the spot with 50 steps, with your arms up to your sides, like you're a giant bird, with backwards little circles. That's what we're doing. After you've done that 50 steps, 2 push-ups. I want you to keep doing that for 5 minutes. It's not an intense drill. It's quite cruisy. Long break between push-ups. I'd keep them nice and slow, get the most out of them. But just enjoy it. 5 minutes is our standard warm-up. If you want to go 10, if those of you that are dragging the session out, I think that's great. I love a long warm-up, but enjoy it. And this is a good time to pause. Hope you're all enjoying the heat. It is lovely out here. Today, Willy Wagtail landed on my foot. It's the second time it's happened. I was sitting on the oval and Willy Wagtail just flew up, landed on my foot. I think that's quite brazen. Anyway, pause you now. Let's change to our next frame. Our next frame is you. Right. I like this one. It's a high intensity cardio drill. It's a high knee sprint. Now, if you're doing a high knee step, not a sprint, that's fine. But give me 40 steps, whether it be high knee sprint or step, and then a squat hold for 10 seconds. Now, I know you see a lot of squat holds in my programming. I know not everyone likes them. They are such a good exercise. If you find them hard, it's worth persisting. It's worth getting better at them because you will benefit greatly from having a good squat hold. Not just glutes, but pelvic floor immensely. So I want 40 steps, 10-second squat hold, and 40, 20-second hold, 40, 30 hold, 40, 40 hold, 40, 50 hold, and 40, 60 hold. And there's 2 ways you can go from here depending on how good you are. If you are shit hot, and keep increasing the squat hold. So go 70, 80, 90. If you are not shit hot, which is okay, do the same thing in terms of numbers but for the hover. And that's great too. And try and keep yourself on your toes, the hover. Work your way through that. Make sure backs don't hurt. Make sure knees don't hurt. Make sure you don't feel like you're overdoing it in terms of your lungs. A lot of you guys wear tech. Keep your heart rate at that 220 minus your age. That's a maximum heart rate. And just enjoy the whole thing. Breathe, feel good, feel happy. And pause now. We'll move on to the next thing. Right, so tricep push-ups. I don't know if you've done tricep push-ups before. If you haven't, simply you normally have quite a wide grip, so hands down your shoulder. For a normal push-up, bring it in tight to your body so that your upper arm is tucked against your ribs and your hands come down and meet your armpits. That's a tricep push-up. It should sit a long way back. It puts more pressure on your triceps, but also for those of you that tend to do shoulder push-ups, where you're putting pressure on your anterior deltoid and not really getting your arm low enough, it puts more pressure on your pectorals. It's a good way to go. Lots of breathing, lots of moving through the movement. Don't hold your breath on a push-up. So you do tricep push-ups, and then turn over, do 20 cycles, and normal push-ups for 10, 20 cycles, then mountain climbers. And mountain climbers are where you get in push-up position on your hands, on your toes, and then bring your knee forward to your opposite elbow. I don't want this done quickly. I'm not a fan of this as a power movement. I like it being brought forward to elbow and squeezed under, and then brought back, and then brought through the other side and squeezed under, moving forth, back and forth like that. I like that. And then 20 cycles. Then do this for 5/10 minutes. You notice we're shifting towards minute-based workouts as opposed to set-based workouts. I'm finding that's more useful based on feedback I'm getting from you guys. So these drills are designed to be done for a sustained period of time, but if you need to stop and jog on the spot to recover, there's nothing wrong with that. Look, if you need to lie down and gasp for breath, there's nothing wrong with that too. Use your recovery, have your water, have your electrolytes, use an inhaler if you need it, of course, and then come back to it when you're feeling strong. And our final frame of actual workout. Oh, I raised my hand. Let's lower that. Sorry, guys. Never been a tech genius. I've never been that dexterous. All right, finally, more sprinting. 10-step sprint, 10-step jog, and then child's pose for 10 seconds. Now, I can describe the child's pose. You get on your front, and you rock back so that your feet sit back over your heels and you lower your chest down to the ground. If that makes sense to you, do it. But honestly, a 2-second Google titled child's pose will find this. It's a very old, very famous yoga move. One 10-step sprint, 10-step jog, child's pose recovery. 20, 20, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Now, again, depending on whether you're shit hot or not, you need to go up from here, or you can go down from there. I'd like to go up. I think high level sprints are fantastic training, but going down, there's nothing wrong with that. And that child's pose is a wonderful thing for complete recovery and a lovely stretch. You should be able to breathe okay in that position, though, and that's important. If you find it hard to breathe, use a different position for recovery. All right, guys, that's the main body of the workout. Let's move on to the two things we think are important and include in every workout. Meditate. Now, I know this is in the wrong order. You're going to stretch first thing, you're going to meditate. There's nothing wrong with that, even though we meditate and then stretch at boot camp. We have a meditation video on YouTube. I can see how many hits it's getting, not enough of you guys are using it. I know you don't prioritize that kind of self-care as much as this kind of self-care, but honestly, that is important. It's easy to brush off and go, oh, done the workout, I'm on for the day. But yeah, look, honestly, your mental well-being is just as important. So take some time, do that workout, go from there, or do that meditation and go from there. And finally, last but most certainly, as they say, most important is stretching. All major muscle groups, knock them all out. Feel good, feel healthy, and don't be stingy when it comes to holding your stretches. Long period of time. 5 seconds is not enough. You need a good 10 to 15 second stretch on each body part, and that's assuming you're just doing force static stretching. Obviously, there are stretching techniques that take longer, and we encourage you to use them. Flexibility is a wonderful thing, and it does prevent injury. And as someone that never did a lot of flexibility, I'm paying for it now in my old age. So don't be that guy. Don't be me. All right, and that's our workout. I'm sorry I spoke a bit fast. I had a coffee. I slipped back into an old habit and had a coffee today. I shouldn't have had that. But Harry is sick again, and obviously with his history, we have to be a bit careful. So I was up most of the night trying to convince him to take medicine, Panadol and Nurofen, which he just doesn't want to take. He wants to sit there with a temperature suffering. I don't know why kids do these things, but that's how he is. Anyway, guys, I'm signing off. Have an amazing day. Keep me posted as always as to how you find the exercises, and do the meditation, please. I'll speak to you soon.